Molly D'Amatos coming to you from vacation, as you can see. I really wanted to be there with y'all today. Alas, I put my big rocks in first and planned this vacation a while ago. So I trust you're all having a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to showing you just a little bit of what it's like to be taught by Molly D'Amatos and Win with Buyers. So thank you so much for supporting CES. I'm going to pick up one of my favorite portions of the Win with Buyers class. They always tell you, know who you're teaching to, teach to your audience. So I thought for y'all today, number one, I know you've had a long day, so I want to make sure I teach you something exciting, and two, something that could be relevant to you as well. So we're going to look at the best practices of top agents. I'm going to cover items 8, 9, and 10 for you today out of the manual. Number 8, using time efficiently and effectively. So the top practices of best agents include using your time efficiently and effectively. A master gets more mileage out of their day than a rookie because they have productivity systems in place to keep them focused on task. So in this course, we teach how to maximize those systems and work better with buyers. All right, so what's the secret to maximizing time? 1, you have to learn about your buyer's needs. So much of this business is not about 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and driving around to open up a bunch of doors. No, it's truly about doing the needs analysis and a buyer consultation so that you have the opportunity to actually learn what your buyer's needs are. Because again, it's not about bedrooms and bathrooms. It's about why they need those bedrooms and why they need those bathrooms. When you find out someone's why, the how will happen. All right, so 2, show less by pre-screening properties before you go out. I always ask the folks in this class, who likes free lunch? I do. Who likes free wine and cheese parties? I do. We all have ample opportunities to go support our agents, be advocates of our community, and preview properties by going to broker open houses, as well as previewing at least 5 properties a day. It's going to keep you up to date on the market, the hot new listings, and really keep you in front of your audience. 3, know the scripts to close. What's the number one reason people don't say yes to us? Right, because we don't ask. You have to give someone an opportunity to say yes, so you have to ask. So learning how to close and asking for that close. 4, be efficient and purposeful with your business processes and systems. Okay, what's the system I might be referring to that everybody should be on top of? Oh my goodness, you're all yelling so loudly. Yes, lead generation. Absolutely. Make sure that your lead generation systems are in place so that you're maximizing your use of time. Right? I can't lead generate for 15 minutes and then go on Facebook for an hour and then lead generate another 10 minutes and then go to lunch. Right? That's not an effective and efficient use of my time. So I have my systems in place. I lead generate every day without fail from 9 until noon. Those systems are also in place throughout the buying process. And that's really important to learn. We'll go over that later in the class. And then finally, of course, work both sides. Get those buyers, get those listings. So many times folks come to us wanting to buy a home, but not knowing how to do it because they have a home to sell. What a fantastic opportunity to get both sides and truly show your value. A truth here in the book says, the more time you spend asking about the buyer's needs and wants, the less time you'll spend showing properties. Write that down. The more time you spend asking about the buyer's needs and wants, the less time you'll spend showing properties. So many buyer's agents, especially newer agents, are run ragged showing 20, 30 properties, and that's not what it's about. It's about understanding the wants and needs. Great. Let's move on. You have to understand that buyers are on their timeline. This is not about my timeline. Do we want to control the situation to help avoid frustration? Absolutely. But remember, this is their timeline. The buyer consultation is your chance to get a very clear picture of where your buyers stand so that you can best manage your time. Real estate master and CEO of KW Maps Coaching, Diana Kokoska, cautions, buyers buy every step of the way. So be ready. All right. Number 9, leverage your Keller Williams technology. We work for a fantastic company that brings us so many tools that all we have to do is implement. Keller Williams technology is one of those things. A truth is that 96% of all home buyers who use the internet in their home search process still purchase through an agent. So what does that mean if 96% of our home buyers are already looking at the internet? All that means is that they have some form of education, right? They are seeing trends in the market, perhaps. Maybe they're seeing active listings. Maybe they're on Zillow and Trulia, and as we all know, up to 40% of that information is inaccurate. Is that valuable for you as a buyer's agent to know? You betcha. Absolutely. So utilize the technology that you're given to maximize your time and make yourself more efficient. Okay? What is a BIN? A B-I-N. Does anyone know? Of course you all know, you fantastic leaders. Yes, it's a buyer instant notification. So setting up those B and C buyers on those buyer instant notifications keeps us in front of our buyers, keeps them informed, and keeps them happy even if they're not quite ready to buy. It keeps them abreast of what's happening in the market without us necessarily having to put them in the car and drive them around. What's another great use of Keller Williams technology that we can use as buyer's agents? Right! E-Edge and Dot Loop. Exactly. E-Edge gives us so many opportunities not to lose touch. And remember, like I said before, the number one reason people don't say yes to us is because we don't ask. That goes as far back as touching people and making sure you're in front of them and asking them if they're ready to buy. Who knows, it could be a Craigslist lead that comes in 2 years later and you've stayed in touch with them, so who do they call? Who are they going to call when they're ready? Right, they're going to call you. Exactly. All right, and then what's great about Dot Loop and utilizing that technology? Exactly. It helps out with obviously the environment. It's easy to use and speed of information, right? If you have an offer and it's a really hot property and you have an opportunity to get that over to the listing agent faster than someone else, may you have an upper hand? Yes, exactly. So make sure you're utilizing your Keller Williams technology. Make sure you look in the book on page 25 to see all those wonderful things you can do. And don't forget that fantastic app. The KW app is a fantastic tool for all buyers, and then it eliminates the use of Zillow and Trulia and some of that inaccurate information. Get that on all of your buyers' phones and work forward. All right, and then 10, this is my favorite. Embrace the 6 personal perspectives. If you have not taken this class through CES, be absolutely sure you get that on your calendar, because embracing the 6 personal perspectives is the #1 thing you can do to get to mastery, because it's a roadmap to mastery. So really quickly, let's go over these 6 personal perspectives. Step 1, commit to self-mastery, right? What does it mean to commit to self-mastery? Take 2 minutes and talk amongst yourselves about what self-mastery means to you. I'll wait. Fantastic, great job everybody. Did anyone come up with any ahas? Did anyone have any ideas, anything? Tommy Stevenson, what did you say? Go ahead, share with the class. Then step 2, commit to that 80-20 principle, right? 20% of your efforts yields 80% of your results. So leadership, when I'm talking specifically to you, what am I talking about you need to do? What is in your specific amount of time that you need to focus on doing? Phone calls, right? Recruiting, absolutely. Just like us as agents, we need to be lead generating. That is absolutely in our 20%. Is email in our 20%? No. Is Facebook in our 20%? No. Are those things important? Absolutely. The truth, though, is we have to focus and commit to that 80-20 principle. Really believe in it, and it'll get you where you want to go. Step 3 on the 6 personal perspectives is moving from E to P. And of course, that's entrepreneurial to purposeful, right? Everyone's naturally talented at something. Oftentimes, buyer's agents are really talented at talking to people, right? But you have to go from an entrepreneurial stance on, hey, I'm great at talking to people and I relate well, to being on purpose about that. What are some things that I can do to enhance this, right? Maybe I want to learn how to become a teacher within Keller Williams. Maybe I want to be an instructor with CES. Maybe I should be on purpose about doing those kinds of things. For a buyer's agent, it's going to be on purpose about practicing scripts and really committing to that lead generation time. It's going to be on purpose to preview properties and know your market. So moving from what you do naturally to what you have to work on, right? And we'll have an exercise later to really focus on that. Step 4, make being learning-based the foundation of your action plan. Congratulations! Just by being here today, you're showing that you're being learning-based. So make this learning-based atmosphere part of your action plan. Make it the foundation. You build upon education, and you'll go only upwards. All right, step 5, remove those limiting beliefs. In bold, we call that what? Right, the drunk monkey. Kick that drunk monkey off your shoulder. Remove your limiting beliefs, especially agents who maybe have had a tough week. We can hear ourselves saying all the time, don't do your lead generation today. It's not going to be any good. Don't bother with that. It's not going to work. These buyers will never buy. Remove those limiting beliefs. You can do it. Just keep that mindset, which of course leads me to number 6, step 6, be accountable. What's the best way to hold yourself accountable? To not hold yourself accountable, exactly. MAPS coaching is the way to go there, for sure. Matt and I have been in MAPS coaching, and we personally saw a huge jump in our success as soon as we got real about holding ourselves accountable. And someone else has to do that for you. So be accountable and do your job. I'm going to end today with Gary Keller's words of wisdom. I love this so much, and I want every one of you to hear it. When you interview the very top people and ask them what their biggest challenge is, invariably they will tell you it's mindset. Keeping it strong, focused, and positive amid the many challenges they encounter every day on their way to the top and staying there. The vast majority say this is their top issue, not leads, mindset. And that is straight from Gary Keller's mouth. So let's remember, mindset is one of those things that you can tackle. You have to practice it every day. You have to smile and tell yourself how great you are every day. And that, along with the rest of this book, can help make your office full of buyer masters. Thanks everybody for listening. I'll look forward to meeting all of you individually and teaching at your market centers next year. Happy holidays.